Hello, Dragon. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hello. I really appreciate it. And enjoy whatever things you are doing. I hope they are nice and easy things and you get to relax some. Thank you again for stopping in. Have a great day. And thank you for paying your taxes. Congrats on the first. Hi, Suki. Welcome in. Hi, Glamby. Glamby, welcome. Hiya. I have an alarm set for your stream so I don't miss any. Aw, Suki. That means the world to me. I used to have alarms set for all of Zine's streams back when I watched him a lot, so that is incredibly touching. And hola to Glamby Glamby. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Well, I hope that my schedule doesn't get too crazy, Suki, because sometimes we do have to change on occasion. I miss a stream. Oh, my timer's not on. What am I doing? Hello, Nightbot. Welcome in. I am low-key eating potato chips right now because now you guys have unleashed the floodgates of me eating on stream. But welcome in. We're probably you did beat Nightbot. You did beat Nightbot. Yes, congrats. You beat my timer as well. More ASMR, no way. Yeah, yeah. You guys have like now that you've expressed that you're chill with me eating on stream. That's all you're gonna get is me eating on stream. So enjoy. I have potato chips. I have two kinds. I have orange ones that are some sort of cheese chip, and then I have Lay's baked chips that are so good. They're my favorite chips ever. Are the Lay's like baked ones? I don't know why I like them so much. I just do. Goose pimples. I'm glad you enjoy Glammy Gloppy. But yes, I am just exhausted today. It has been such a long week. Today wasn't even like a really busy day. It's just that like the week was so long. And I don't even think it's that late in the week. It's like Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, I still have so much week left. I'm just beat. I didn't sleep too great last night, so I'm like, I just want to chill out, eat some chips, talk with chat. We'll see about doing some Slime Rancher, depending on how my bitrate looks. Right now, it's looking really good. I am not on the new gaming laptop, which my friend was so kind as to loan to me. You love baked Cheetos? Um, that's the best kind of Cheetos. It's Wednesday. This week has been slow. No, for real, Suki. There's been like, I don't know, I feel like everything has happened this week. And I had therapy this morning and I cried in it. It was a good cry, but like, you know how you're just tired after you've cried? Like, I was just exhausted. And I didn't want to, yeah, I didn't want to do anything. Swore it was at least Thursday. No, me too. It feels like it should be at least Thursday. Like, I don't know. But my bitrate is looking really good, so we'll probably be able to do some Slime Rancher. Again, I have a new gaming laptop that my friend was so kind to lend to me. I don't have it set all the way up yet. I have to finish importing my OBS scenes, getting all the images moved over and everything. Honestly, I could have done that today. I just chose not to because I was tired. I wanted to watch Luke's stream. Let me shout him out. I always spell his name wrong on the first try. Nope, I got it wrong. Shout out Luke. It's E-I-N, gotcha. Currently on page 16 of my main character lore, we're only on chapter 2. Ooh, interesting. Are you reading something or are you writing something, Suki? Sometimes it feels really good to cry. No, sometimes it does, for real, Glomby. It does. It's just so nice to like let it all out and get through all of that. Let me actually eat my potato chips. I have no idea what that sounds like to you guys. I didn't watch the last stream back to see what the crunching sounds like. Um, well, I wasn't happy crying, Gloppy, I'll tell you that. I'm writing something about my original character. I made her entire backstory, outfits, etc., etc. Oh, that's awesome, Suki. I'd love to hear about that. If you're at all interested at any point, not necessarily even right now, if you just ever feel like talking about it, would love to hear about it. That's super interesting. I wasn't happy crying, Gloppy. For those who weren't in chat last year, there were a couple of deaths of people that were really close to me, and I've been going to a workshop, like a support group kind of thing, for people who have been dealing with grief lately. And it's been really helpful, but it's been like really emotional as well. So we were talking about some of that in therapy today. They had me write. I won't go too into detail with everything. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let it get too angsty. But they had us write letters to like our loved ones, so I was like reading mine to my therapist because I was surprised by some of the things that I said. One of them was like a family member, and I was just like in the letter I was really assuring them that I would like take care of my mom because they were close with my mom, and I didn't even realize that was a concern of mine. Like, was that they would be worried about my mom, but it was. So yeah. So I was just surprised by some of my answers, so I wanted to share them with my therapist, and surprised by some of the things I wrote. Yeah, thank you, Gombi. I'm working through it. It's one of those years, but you just move forward, and that's all you can do. Also, what's up, Suki? What's up? Okay, 12 seconds. Let me switch. I'm very excited to overshare about your character. Yes, I would love to hear about your character. I'm super excited to hear you overshare about your character. Very exciting. Um, I do want to actually do Slime Rancher today, so let me get that booted up here. And then I will just be snacking as I play and trying to keep my fingers relatively clean. I need a pair of those gaming chopsticks that go on like your knuckles so that you can eat chips with them while you play. But I don't have a pair, so alas. Where's my Elgato? There it is. Okay. Ooh, I bet you guys can hear that. Let me turn it down a little. They do make those, Glomby. I saw them on a TikTok. So they're like chopsticks that are like connected together. And put them on your pointer and your middle finger, and you bend your fingers kind of halfway, and then they stick up where your fingers would go, and they're kind of on your knuckles, and you just use them to like pick up the chips. That way you don't get your hands all greasy. Okay, can you guys hear things? First off, I cannot tell any of the lore because I will be posting actual lore on websites and stuff, so no spoilers for you. Also because the lore is intense and has a lot of trauma. Okay, but I can tell you the main things about them. Well, I would love to hear about the main things. You can hear awesome. We are at peak evolution. Yes, we are with our freaking gaming chopsticks. I think that's the coolest thing. Okay, well be sure to let me know when the websites go up. Suki, I would really love to support you in any way I can with that. I'd love to check them out. You're welcome to share them in the Discord and the art channel as well. I know it might be a ways off. I know how the writing process goes, but yeah, whenever that rolls around, please share it with us. I would love that. Let me just sleep through the night. Gonna take a little bit of a... Oh, this is loud. I'm gonna take a little bit of a gamble here. Because I don't know the state of the plorts right now, so that could cause them to overflow. But it looks like everyone's doing okay. I don't even remember. I always start this off by saying I don't remember what we were working on last time, and that is true today as well. Yeah, I do need some gamer chopsticks. Because then you aren't constantly... I think the point also is that you aren't setting down and picking up the chopsticks all the time. Because it's like, it's just attached to you. So it doesn't get in the way, especially if you're using a controller, because it's only as long as your fingers are. And then when you bend your knuckles halfway, you can pick up all the chips and things with your chopsticks. And then the chopsticks get all cheesy and greasy or whatever, and your fingers stay clean. First off, it's a clown character, and all my character names are super quote-unquote original. It's not. So her name is Clown. Clowny or Clowny. Okay, her name is Clowny. It's a nickname anyway, so it doesn't matter how you say it canonically. Gotcha, gotcha. I can tell you guys a little about my Dungeons and Dragons character when Suki's done if you're interested. Let me know. I'm sure we don't need these many Oga-Ogas, but I'm gonna just collect as many as I can anyway. Because I am finally gonna get to play her again. My friend is joining us in our Dungeons and Dragons conquests, and I'll finally actually get to play her again. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Get people fed. Get myself fed. Use some potato chips. I'll be picking at the chips throughout the stream. I ran out of time and I had to go stream, and I was like, I'm kind of not done eating potato chips yet, so that's where we're at right now. I decided I wasn't done eating potato chips, so I brought them with me. Okay, you guys get the heartbeats. You're not gonna need all these heartbeats. I'll incinerate some of them or something. Yeah, because I'm not shooting 25 extra heartbeats into that container. You're the mint mango boys. You've always wanted to try Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, it is my first ever campaign that I've actually played. I don't know how those got out there. Probably got exploded. Oh my god, is there one on the freaking roof? Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the plort on the roof. It's my first ever campaign that I've ever done. My boyfriend and his brother are doing it. So like his brother's DMing, and then it's me and my boyfriend and my friend are gonna be the players. Gonna be super cool. Clown's pronouns are she, they, and they are trans from Arrow Ace, so yippee. Though she is married, remember Arrow Ace can have, people can have romantic / the other one, platonic feelings for people. It's just very little. Yes, yes, I am actually on the Arrow Ace spectrum, so I know that very well. But that is a good reminder. It is a spectrum. I am Arrow Ace and I have a boyfriend, who I love very much. Me too, yes, exactly. So we were both very aware that Arrow Ace people can still feel romantic and platonic feelings and everything else, so. And everything in between. But yeah, it's been super fun. It's a little tricky getting the hang of like what dice to roll, because like that's been the hardest part, honestly, is just like knowing what my weapons do, like what damage they do and what dice I need to roll to like figure out how much damage that was, you know? That's definitely the trickiest part. Because I'm just like vibing and they're like, okay, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to swing my axe at them. And they're like, okay, roll for damage. And I'm like, well, how much do I roll? Or you have to roll to see if it hits them or not, and then you have to roll for damage. And so they're like, roll to see if it hits them. Roll, I think it's initiative or something. Roll strength. Like it's one of those like checks that you do to see if you hit harder than their armor can absorb. And then I'm like, which one? And usually the answer is the D20, but not always. And then they're like, okay, it hits, roll for damage. So you have to roll again, and it's a different die that time. So it's a little tricky, but yeah. But she has no connection with her birth father and a not so great adoptive mother. They're also a neutral character because it's I can write, hello, I'm a chaotic neutral in moral alignment. Oh, I love it. Sounds very confusing, but cool. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is very confusing, but very cool. And that's really awesome, Suki. I can't wait to learn more about your character. That's gonna be really cool. You've got like a really great concept going. Very nice. Let me pick up my prickled pears. But yeah, no, it's so fun, and the role-playing of it can be really fun as well. Sometimes what I do when I'm eating chips is put them in a bag, crush them, and dump them into my mouth so I don't get my fingers all dusty. Ah, that's kind of smart. Another way to avoid it. See, and like putting them in a bowl definitely helps as well, because if you're just eating like crisps out of a bag, like then when you put your hand in the bag, like your whole hand gets greasy because the crisp bag is kind of greasy like all around. Whereas if it's just in a bowl, then only your fingertips that touch the chips are getting greasy. So it's a little better, but not like perfect, you know. Thank you. Also, they were born on October, Friday the 13th. I literally looked up every Friday the 13th birthday. Oh, I love it. But you lose all the crunchies. Yeah, no, it's not as good without the crunch. You want to play D&D but you have no friends? Same. That was me for so freaking long, and then I like actually kind of made friends. And the hardest part of doing Dungeons and Dragons is finding someone to be the dungeon master, the DM, the person that like runs everything and writes the campaigns, because a lot of times people would rather play the adventure than lead the adventure, because it's a lot harder to lead an adventure. I mean, you have to come up with like fights and loot for people to find, and exactly, nobody wants to be the DM, and I don't blame them because I wouldn't want to either. So it's like, you know, it's hard. But my boyfriend's brother volunteered, so he's our DM, and yeah, it's been super fun. If you guys are interested, I don't want to bore you with anything, but if you want to hear a little about my character, I can certainly tell you. I won't tell you everything because I don't, you know, like I don't want spoilers, but yeah, I'll tell you as it plays as well. You're interested, Suki? I see. Yeah, so my character is a tiefling monk. She uses she, her pronouns, and her name isn't Merlot. Her name is not Merlot, but she goes by Merlot. Her name has not been revealed to my party yet. honestly, because I haven't made one yet, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. So, so she's gonna have like a tiefling name. But for now she just has Merlot because she's red because she's a tiefling. So she was a sailor, so she on her boat she was nicknamed Merlot for her red skin. She was not sailing with other tieflings. I think they were probably mostly humans. I haven't fleshed out totally all of her backstory, but this is the parts that are kind of fleshed out. So she was a pirate for a while. So she was originally on a boat that was like not a pirate boat, and then everything sort of went to crap on that boat, so she ended up being taken in by some pirates, and she did some pirate stuff before that ship actually crashed, and she's like one of the only survivors of that crash. So she has basically washed up in a town at the start of this campaign with nothing but the clothes on her back and like what's in the weapons in her pack, and she's like, well, guess I better find some way to make money so I don't starve to death. So she goes to a job board, and that's where she meets like the other party members. And they sort of group up, and it's gonna be a little weird because like lore-wise, just because one of our party members is no longer, that was there for the first session, is no longer able to play with us. But yeah, is Merlot canon in the Dayverse? I don't know. It's spelt like this as well. It's named after the wine. Merlot. I think that's how it's spelled. Yeah, Merlot. I forget as well. I be forgetting. No, you're good, you're good. I just wanted to let you know. That does look like how it would be spelled. I have to look into the classes, but every time I try, people start getting mad at me for picking ones no one like. Hello, currently looking into making my character a druid. Oh, okay. Yeah, I made mine a tiefling. I sort of came up with my character's personality and stuff. Obviously, there's a lot more to her story than what I just said. But, oh, and she has, her main weapon is a hand axe. And then she also has bone darts that are made out of mostly fish bone. It looks like it's fish bone. It's probably fish bones. The bones are probably from fish. So, she's got those as well that she can throw. Yeah, but I basically, as far as classes go, I sort of texted one of my friends who was into Dungeons and Dragons, and I was like, look, this is the kind of character I want. This is how I want to fight. What class do I pick? And she said monk. Pick monk. And so I picked monk. Yeah. We also already had, I'd initially wanted to be a healer, like a paladin or a cleric, but the healer role was taken already, so I was like, okay, no worries. I don't mind at all picking a different role. I'll just pick a different one. Picked a different one, and then, because my boyfriend was already a healing bard, and he told me all about his bard and how she was going to be the healer, and I was like, okay, cool, like, you know, I'm not going to make us run with 2 healers, like, I'll just be a fighting class, and he told me if you want to pick, like, even a tank role, that could be kind of good, because we really don't have a tank either. And I was like, yeah, no problem, I can pick, like, a nice fighting role. I didn't want to be a tank, but I was like, I'll pick a nice fighting role. And then we were talking in the car the other day, and he was like, yeah, no, it's kind of sucks, because, like, I have to be the healer. And I'm like, what do you mean you have to be the healer? And he's like, yeah, we don't have a I mean, this isn't exactly how it went, but, you know, he's like, I was like, what do you mean you have to be the healer? Like, you don't have to be, like, you wanted to be the healer. You chose healer. I was gonna pick healer, but I couldn't because you were already the healer. You told me not to. He was like, no, I only picked healer because no one else picked healer, because bards can be both damage and healers. Like, they can either fight or heal, depending on things. It's always funny because I choose to make my character the most deceiving character or the most neutral character. Merlot is... Okay, so I need to preface before I tell you her alignment, I want to preface this by saying that the way that we do alignments is... I should probably actually work on this. Let's try and grab the honey. Actually, I don't want to do that. I really don't. I lost my train of thought, but the way that they explain them to me is, so, good, neutral, and evil we use a little differently. Sorry, I mixed up the terms there. Good, neutral, and evil go a little differently than like people are normally used to. It's not actually like your character is just an evil, horrible person. It's if your character's good, then they prioritize other people's lives over their own. If they're neutral, they prioritize their life and other people's lives about the same. And if they're an evil character, then they prioritize their own life far more over the lives of others, as in, like, they're not going to risk their life to save you. So Merlot is neutral evil. I do what I must to get my way, yeah. Merlot is neutral evil because she does prioritize her own life over... She's not going to do anything to, like, save her party members if they are like in trouble, basically. Like, I mean, she will, but not at the risk of her own life. Like, she's going to prioritize herself, especially because she just got out of this like shipwreck where everyone she's ever known or cared about died. So she's not exactly looking to make new friends. She's just looking to like get money. So yeah. Can D&D characters die? Yes. It depends on your dungeon master. They can die. Some dungeon masters will do. Oh, I forgot I had these. Will do something a little different than deaths. Especially if you talk to them and go, look, I'm really attached to this character. I don't want them to die. Like, can we make them not die? Can we do something else? Like, sometimes they'll add a scar to your character or things like that. But yes, your character absolutely can die, in traditional Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Yeah. So whenever you're fighting, when your character drops to 0 health, they are, I think, actively dying. So if you die, you have to make a new one? Yes. If you die, you have to make a new character. Yep. I always heard chaotic evil is the worst. Like, the most evil. So I took a test for my first little character idea, and that's what they got. You have a dead character. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, if they die, you have to make a new one. You have to, like, just make a new character sheet. Usually, if you're in, like, so we're starting off and we're, like, brand new to this, but I think usually you would actually have a backup character ready to go. Like, you'd have a second character sheet with you. That's kind of, like, there for if your character dies, you know? How'd your character die, Suki? I'm just interested. I'm curious. So you would just like pull that out and be like, alright, here's my new character. So yeah, some people will do the children of their characters or family members of their characters so that they kind of know a little bit. Oh. That's not a great way to die. But yeah, my character is alive and well. Merlot's doing good. She got a little... We almost had a character die, actually, in our first session. Oh, self-sacrifice. Gotcha. Oh, that's nice, then. I mean, it's not nice, but, like, that's, you know, as far as deaths go, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, we almost had my boyfriend's character die in the first battle, or, like, our second battle or something, because he was chasing down an enemy that was running away, and the enemy turned around and threw a vial of acid at him, or at his character, so her, and she took so much damage she was like instantly put into the dying state, actively dying. And we played at the round of combat, and we were like trying to figure out what the heck to do, me and the other guy, because we aren't healers, you know, so it's like our healer just chased down this kobold, and the kobold just annihilated her, and we're kind of far, like we can't even get to her in a single turn. And we're like trying to figure out what to do, like I'm trying to like help the wounds and stuff, and my boyfriend turns to his brother and goes, wait, that character had like Bane or something on them. It was some sort of thing, I forget what it's called exactly, but it puts the character at it puts the enemy at a disadvantage on their rolls. Or it subtracts something from the enemy's rolls, and they take a little damage every turn. And it was some sort of spell that he cast at the beginning. He goes, wait, when you rolled to see if that hit me or not, did you take that into account? And he goes, no, I didn't. Okay, what was my roll? It was this. Okay, it should have been this. Does that hit? No, it doesn't hit. So, thankfully, it was like a miscalculation, but yeah, our bard could have been dead our first session. And I think a lot of DMs will try and avoid that sort of thing. Like, they'll try and make it set up combat in a way in which your characters will not die, or, like, they'll try and keep people up while you can't play as the DM. Well, technically, it was a self-sacrifice, but for evil reasons. How do you self-sacrifice for... Oh, excuse me, for evil reasons? Okay, another letter from Casey. I had a year to think about things while you slept on your way across the stars. I think it almost scared me when things got easier, and when I finally realized that what we each have now is what we wanted all along, because if you're still the girl that I know, you're happy out there on that very farthest frontier. And I hope the happiness you feel now lasts forever. I hope that the sunset over there are as gorgeous as they are over here, and that if you search far enough on a rainy day, some rancher out there has this taco stand you can visit. I realize that last one probably isn't likely to happen, but it sure would be romantic, right? I'm glad to have shared a part of me with you, Beatrix LeBeau, and I'm happy to know that maybe one of those stars I see up there in the sky is you, Casey. They're so cute. They are so cute! Let's just say they were dumb and promised something. Okay, I'm not sure I fully understand, but I support you in your decisions. Yeah, no, I think a lot of DMs, especially DMs DMing newer characters and newer players, will kind of try and, like, not throw, but, like, I know it's really common for dungeon masters to fudge rolls if they know that it's gonna kill you. Like, let's say that, they need, that your character's on really low health and their character attacks you or the bad guy attacks you and rolls, like, insane damage. Sometimes they'll lie about the damage so that your character lives, because that's more, I don't know, it's more fun. It's just a game, so it's less about, like, well, your character's dead, you're gonna have to make a new one. I know you really liked that one, but oh well, that's the roll, you know. I'm a bit too dumb to be the DM, also suck at thinking on the spot. Gotcha. I think I could DM. I would really like to try it at some point, but not having never played the game ever. I want to do at least a full campaign before I ever try and DM anything, because I just don't fully get how the game works yet. I don't understand combat very well. I just, you know, like, I want to learn more about it before I try and run my own game. But yeah, maybe someday. Day doesn't even go, you weren't dumb, just full on gotcha. What did I say? Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no, you're not dumb, Ziggy, you're not dumb. I understand that thinking on the spot is hard though. Improv can be really difficult is what I was saying. I was like, yeah, no, like it is difficult to improv. Too late. Oh my goodness. I've scuffed it all. I feel like these are just earth-shatteringly loud chews, and I hope that's not the case. But no, improv, and like, especially because no matter how well you plan as your DM, you never know what your characters are going to do. And you could think you know, but there's an example from, I think, oh gosh, what's that show called? It's one of those shows, it's the one that Brennan does, if any of you guys know what the heck I'm talking about. But Brennan had some characters. These ASMR crunches are worth living for, I'm glad. Brennan had some characters who, the whole thing was like, the adventure started at this wedding. There's a TikTok clip of this that's gone around, that's why I know. I haven't watched the show. And he goes, yeah, no, we were supposed to go off on this like whole other adventure. And the characters are just mingling, like chatting with the people, and one of them is talking to the bride and goes, oh no, okay, I'll check in a second, Zuki. Goes, and they're talking to her, and I go, yeah, you get the feeling she's like not too excited about this wedding. And they're like, wait, like she doesn't want to marry this guy? And he's like, no, like arranged wedding kind of thing. Like they really just don't want to, she really isn't too excited about this. They go, screw it, we're kidnapping the bride. So they kidnap her and they capture her and take her away from this wedding. And the adventure that he had planned was totally thrown out, and it became like being fugitives running from like the guards that are trying to chase them down because they just captured this dwarven princess. And they like rescued her from this guy that she didn't want to marry. So like no matter how prepared you think you are, you have to be ready to improv, because the whole adventure could literally get thrown out in the very first ever session, clearly. So I just think of that anytime people are like, oh, it's hard to, you know, hard to DM, hard to improv. I get it, because you don't know. No wedding for him, exactly. Okay, let me do my chug. Okay, there you go, Suki. Thank you for the redeem. yeah, no, they just stole her away. So it's like, I don't know, you can go in totally prepared and think, oh, this is how my players are gonna react, but you don't know that. You don't know, so you do have to be ready to make up a whole adventure about kidnapping a dwarven princess on the spot. More ASMR for Glamby? Yeah, exactly. God, I gotta keep Glamby happy. Go. Just incessantly loud gulps. You're my best friend now! Gotta pay for Glamby happiness? Exactly, exactly. Yay! I'll eat another chip for you, Glamby. And I think the painting people might be back to scrape more paint later. I don't know if I told you guys, but we're getting our house painted. You should feel special, Glamby. You are special. We're getting our house painted a different color, so people are coming to like scrape paint and paint the house. And they're coming in the evening now because the sun's too hot during the day. So if you guys hear any paint scraping sounds, I apologize. You think your mom ran away from you. She promised to be here 3 hours ago? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I'm your dad now. That's the solution. You consider yourself adopted. Oh, okay. Welcome to the family, kiddo. I gotta step up for my chat. That's totally how adoption works. Yes, it is. I gotta step up and keep you supervised, alright? I've actually been thinking a lot about whether or not I want to have kids lately, because I've said my whole life that I don't. I'm 22 also, so like I don't need to know yet, but haha, hello! Sorry you were at work. Thank you for paying your taxes. I appreciate it. And thank you for stopping by. I love you! As long as I'm not screaming and crying, it's not kidnapping. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. If you're going willingly, it's adoption. Love you, haha! I don't remember what I was talking about now, but that's okay. We carry on. Oh, I needed to go back and get some more plorts from the cave. There were a couple left over. Oh, having kids. I've been thinking, so my whole life, I've always thought I don't want kids. I'd be a terrible parent. I don't want them. I have generational trauma and stuff. Like, I would be a terrible parent. I have terrible genetics. I don't want kids anyway. I can barely take care of myself, let alone a child. Maybe I'll want a dog someday, but that's like a maybe, you know? Like, I'd be happy with some plants. You don't either, so you can't help. But lately, I've kind of been like, maybe I do, because I've always, like, I don't know. I just like, okay, so right now I do have a boyfriend, but I think I could be a really good single parent. I think if I got married and had a partner, I wouldn't want any kids. I'd want it to just be us because a kid would be too much. But I think if it was just me, like if God forbid my boyfriend and I were to break up and I were to end up single, like, and I'm like 30 or something, maybe a kid would be the way to go. Ads? Okay, thank you for letting me know. Dogs are better than babies, though. I know you can't hear me right now, but, like, the VOD viewers can. Hello, VOD viewers. Good to see you guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. I've been forgetting to say hi to you guys lately, and I apologize. You do mean a lot to me. I just am a forgetful little man, and that's okay sometimes. Let's see. Grab our plorts. I like that they glow green in their mouths sometimes. Like, the mouths are open and they just light up green. Toxic looking, kind of cool. Oops, I shouldn't be in here. Okay, let me go to the cave and see if I've got, or to the mines or whatever they're called, and see if I've got any more materials there. Welcome back. I just collected plorts. We're putting them in here. I chatted with our VOD viewers a little bit, and that is all. You have one more? Oh, okay. I won't do anything. I'm just going to the cave really quickly. We're gonna go check on our machines, so that's all. Nothing exciting. Just chatting with you guys. Talking to Greg a little bit. Your ads are over? Nice. You think I'd be a great dad? Well, thank you, Glomby. I think I could be a really good single dad with, like, one kid, but I don't think I could do, like, 2 kids necessarily, or, like, a partner and a kid. Like, I don't know about that. Okay, did I not put any more things in here? I guess I didn't. Let me look at my map. Okay, there's some out by the main area. That's where I gotta go. I knew I had some down somewhere, but I forgot where. Seem like a type of dad your kid would brag to their friends about? Yeah, I mean, thank you. Yeah, definitely. No, thank you. I appreciate that. But it's like, I don't know. I think again, I feel like first of all, I never want to have biological kids. No, thank you. But I do feel like I could adopt a child or like be a really cool foster dad, you know, for a while, and then maybe end up adopting someone. But I don't really want to like, I don't know, I couldn't see myself having like a husband and a child that's mine, that I was inside of my body. Could I be the uncle? Yeah, of course you could be the uncle. Bio kid's a kid with my genes? I feel so bad. Exactly. I have too much wrong with me to have biological kids. Chat will be the uncles, aunts, and everything in between. You'll be the I don't know. The honorary family of my child. But I kind of want to do a dog. I kind of want to have a dog first, you know. Do you think maybe one day if you meet the right person you would change your mind? I don't know. You're the uncle. I love it. Maybe. I am 22, so it's kind of hard to say like, oh yeah, like I definitely never want kids, and there's no one I could ever meet that could change my mind. Never having children, already met your person. Yes, you did. Haha. Tell your person I say hello. I definitely could change my mind, but I don't think I will to having biological kids, just because of what I would have to go through physically to do that. The only exception I could think is maybe if my partner was capable of carrying children and wanted to carry them, and we like did the bone marrow stuff so that it's like biologically both of, or like a donor or some kind, like then maybe like if my genes were involved but I didn't have to carry the child, that would be cool. But I'm never being pregnant. That would be awful. Okay, let me take these plorts. Single and asexual, yeah, I respect that, thank you. Yeah, it sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like a nightmare. And I see TikToks and like YouTube shorts about people who are pregnant, and it seems like it could be like cool and fun, and you get all this attention up until the part where you actually have to give birth. And that does not sound like it's for me, actually. That does not sound like it's for me. I'm probably oversharing on the internet right now, but you know what? That's okay. That's what I do for everything. You can't hear Day also? Oh, okay. Can someone tell Haha that I love her? I can't type right now because I have chip grease on my hands. I respect people who carry babies. It must be so painful and annoying. Yes, no, it must be. Like, I don't know. We're so conditioned by society. Not to get all society on you guys. Thank you, Suki. But, like, we are very conditioned to feel like we have to be parents and have to want to be parents. And I do not want to be a parent. Or I don't want to have biological kids. Hi, B. There's another tour coming up, and I have a feeling that this will be the one. So here I am, packing my bags and thinking of you. Maybe this is how it felt when you were leaving for your big adventure. Lots of excitement, lots of butterflies, and even though I know you're so far away, I keep thinking that maybe I'll catch you somewhere out in the crowd. If that ever happens, I promise I'll sing a song for you. It wouldn't be the first time. Credits! I'm gonna be quiet. I'll read this. That day, Beatrix took a moment to reflect. She thought about Hobson and Thora and the adventures she had exploring the far, far range. But most of all, she thought of Casey and wondered where life would take her next.
Oh, please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news. Just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do. And will you know when it's through? When you find what you're looking for, will you know what to do? 1,000 light years away when you do. Oh, when you do. And I should have said it before you were gone, 'cause I'm kicking myself for waiting oh so long. So please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away. If you do, oh if you do. Well, I'm just sitting here gazing up at the stars. Let's say we pick one out and call the whole thing ours. And even though that light we see ain't the same for you and me, well, you'll know and I'll know that you and I can't even be 1,000 light years away, and I'd still love you. Oh yes, I do. I love you.
Aw, that's so cute. I bet that's the song that she wrote for B. Aw. God, I could go for a freaking burger right now. I've been eating so unhealthy lately, I say as I'm literally eating chips. For every pioneer on every new frontier, be brave, be bold, and stay wiggly. Aww. Okay, so there's no more mail coming from Casey now. That's the game. That's the whole thing. But, yeah. I don't think there's mail from Casey. Who just mailed me stuff? Immediately received star mail. Hobson. Hello, Beatrix. I just wanted to say thanks for taking care of that old ranch. I know I left it in a bit of a sorry state from what I hear. It's looking mighty fine these days. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy knowing it's in such good hands. As a little thank you, I've activated 3 secret vaults that I built years ago to stash a small fortune of mine. I had always planned on using it as walking around money in the great beyond, but I ain't needing for that no more. But you know me, I like a good adventure. I'm not telling you where the vaults are located. Go explore. I found some chili and cheese flavored Cheeto balls at the store. Ooh. You have no food in your house? Your mom promised you to bring you food but hasn't come back in 3 hours? I'm sorry, Suki. And there's not like anything you could snack on? Oh, and I can buy a slime key now. Which I will. It's expensive, but I'm buying it. You ate all your snacks? Aw. I'm sorry, Suki. Hopefully she'll be back soon. Can you text her or call her or anything and ask if she's coming? Crying? I'm so sorry, Suki. Are you able to order anything? She's at an interview, so I'd rather not. Okay. Gotcha. Share snacks with you? Yes. I would give you my chips if I could. I'm sorry, Suki. Do you have any, like, soda or anything you can drink that's, like, not water? I mean, even drinking water will help some with being hungry. You feast upon your shared internet snacks? Yes. But drinking can, like, help fill your stomach some and make you feel less hungry. Anything with caffeine in it is an appetite suppressant, so that can help. Water? Okay, you should have some water. You fake plants? Well, don't eat those, Suki. Don't eat those. Oh, goodness. You don't even have, like, ramen or anything you could make? Just nothing? They look tasty! Oh, no! You ate ramen already! Oh, no! Oh, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Goodness. Well, hopefully she'll be home any minute now and get you something to eat. Yes, more ramen. More ramen is good. I like to put a little bit of soy sauce in mine. And that's super good. I just freaking love soy sauce. Have you guys seen that, you need soy sauce? I feel. Forever ago, PewDiePie, which we're not going to get into, but he made a video with Marzia making Swedish meatballs, and he put like a recipe in the description. I actually made those at one point, not even from the video, just from my memory of the video. And the sauce that you make with them, so freaking good. It was so good, dude. I'd never cooked like anything before, and I like handmade meatballs. So can we change for food? I'm getting more hungry. Maybe another time. No problem, Suki. No problem. So how's everyone feeling today? How's our days going? Did you guys have school? Jay, oh my goodness! Welcome in! Long time no see. How are you? Thank you for paying your taxes. I hope you are doing well. What have you been up to? How have things been going? You been streaming at all? You're doing alright? Lonely? Aw, well, we're here to keep you company, Glamby, so don't worry, you're not alone. You got to skip because sick and you already finished your exams. Oh, nice! Getting to skip, always very nice. How was my day? Very long. It's been a long week. I'm very tired, but I will survive. We're doing some Slime Rancher, chilling out. Oh, I do want to, well, I've got people here. I do want to do, if you guys are at all interested, another movie night this weekend. It'll probably be Sunday. We've been doing pretty good with the ones on Sunday. Usually at 6 p.m. So yes, keep that in mind. Working a ton and hang out with your boyfriend after. Oh, awesome. Realizing I have 14 unexcused absences. Oh no, Suki. Not ideal. Not ideal. Yes, what movie? I am not sure. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph was suggested. That's actually my dad's favorite movie. We could do that if you guys want. Again, I have like Amazon Prime, HBO Max, like basically all the streaming services. So if you guys know of something that's on a streaming service, I probably have the streaming service that it's on. I just have to get it all set up on my laptop. Is that every father's favorite movie? That's your father's favorite too? I guess so. My dad just really likes that movie. It's his favorite. So yes, so it's looking like I'll let you guys know in the Discord if anything changes, but probably Sunday at 6 we'll be watching Wreck-It Ralph. My little sister actually watched with me when we watched Inside Out. She sat with me and she watched it on my laptop while I talked to you guys in the Discord. It was nice. We don't hang out very much, me and little sister, so it was nice to sit with her and watch Inside Out. We both cried a little bit. I'm a good brother. Oh, thank you, Glamby. I try to be. I'm not as good of a brother as I would like to be, but I try my best. I feel so bad I missed movie night, but your phone was bugging so badly. Yeah, hopefully with the new laptop, things will be a little better on my end too, and there won't be so much stuttering and stuff. I do have to get everything set up, like I said, but yeah, we shall see. Fingers crossed that all will go smoothly this movie night. God, they've been really eating their food, huh? But the honey plorts look so pretty. Some of the plorts are just like gorgeous. Rock plorts not so much. Pink plorts kind of meh. And we haven't even done any like the cosmetic stuff yet. Kinda yummy. I wouldn't want to eat plorts. I do like honey in my tea, but I don't know if I'd want to eat a plort. I have that song from the credits stuck in my head now. Day, how did you feel about Pokemon? I like Pokemon. I think they're cute. I haven't played Pokemon. I don't think hardly at all, but I do really like, yeah. I do like Pokemon. My little sister actually really likes Pokemons, so she's been sending me things that are Pokemon related. God, the mosaic plorts and the honey plorts and the flying guy plorts are like the prettiest. And you're cursed with being a hopeless romantic. You're obsessed with Pokemon Go. I don't know if I'm a very romantic person. See, I tend to like the idea of romantic things, and then when it comes time to like do the romantic things, I tend to just kind of be like, I guess, but that's kind of a lot of work, you know? But I used to play Pokemon Go with my dad, actually. And we used to like walk around and as a family and just play it. Back when it was like super popular, we would play Pokemon Go together. But we lost interest after a bit. And I had it re-downloaded for a while because I was talking to someone who had it, but they were weird. So QP romantic here, want romance but can't feel it. Cries again. Yeah. No, see, like I really like the idea of romance, but I struggle with putting it to practice. May I repeat something? Of course. Go for it. There's a problem with being an introvert with a family of extrovert. My brother is an ambivert, so I always get forced to go along with their hikes and stuff, and that's why my phone is biking. You were hiking! Gotcha! Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I'm sorry you got dragged along, Suki. It can be fun to do some of that stuff, but not so much when you just, like, really don't want to do it, you know? Not as enjoyable when you're being dragged along. Oh, yes! Finally, the freaking treasure cracker upgrade. We're gonna have to work on doing those. Can I date your friend? Oh my goodness. I was hiking, but I get dragged along. We did see a snake, though. Oh, you hate hiking, but you get dragged along. Sorry, I misread that. Snakes are pretty cool. I don't know if I'd want to see one very much. Okay, 2, 8. We got this. And then I'm gonna check up on my machines and stuff. I always forget what I'm trying to do here. We might have to replenish the painted chicken soon. 2, and then 8. 1, 2, 3. They can hide so well in this freaking grass. Oh, there's one. 4. Chicken spotted. 5, 6. Oops, 7. There we go. 8, and I'm gonna put the extra ones in the pen so that we have a couple more chickens. It was friendly, but my father pushed me and my brother away from it. To be honest, that was fair because I was trying to touch it. Maybe don't touch the snake. You should answer my question. I DM'd you today. Okay, I'll take a look in just a second, Shark. Why'd you do that, silly? Some people are just drawn to snakes like moth to flames, I guess. My boyfriend actually has a snake. But it's not. I'm not gonna talk about the snake. It's a friendly snake, but I just don't want to, you know. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. I've issues with the snake, so yeah. It looked cool and it was slithering to me. So it even like wanted to be friends. Yeah, I'm not afraid of snakes, but I also just don't like them all that much. Like, you know, like a frog I would want to pick up, but like a snake maybe slightly less so. Yeah, oh, let me look at your question, Shark. And thank you for paying the taxes. Sorry, I think I was live when you sent it. Can I read it out into stream and answer it here? Or do you want me to DM you back? Let me know. Let me take these and then check my machines before I forget again, which I kind of already have. I wish I could have 5 slots in my gun. Sure, I don't carry your spawn. Okay. So Shark has asked, how did you get so good at singing, and can you teach me? I don't know. I don't want to say like natural talent, because I did take several years of choir. So I did choir all throughout school, and I learned a lot there. But honestly, I've always just kind of sounded the way that I sound. I've never taken like voice lessons or anything. I just did choir for a while and then stopped for a while on natural talent. Yeah, I guess so, because I didn't do anything special. So teaching you would not be very easy because I don't know what to teach. It's not like I've done, you know, like I always sang growing up and I always did choir and stuff, and I don't know if I sing well. It can be hard to know because I never thought I was particularly good at singing. But then like people would tell me like, oh my gosh, like you're such a good singer, and I'd be like, yeah, all right, but I don't know, people say that sometimes, and like, but it's hard to know if people don't tell you that, and if you ask people, they'll most often lie to you and tell you you're good even if you're not, because like that's just what people do. So it's like, even if you like are like, no, I genuinely want like a genuine answer, they're like, well, you know, like, you know, you're really good at singing, like even if you aren't good at singing. So it can be hard to, yeah. Exactly, you know, yeah, it is definitely hard to know. Okay, let me drop these off and then come back for the rest. I'm always good with animals because I studied about them a lot. I know how to handle things from alligators to birds to baby animals to house pets. Listen, I was a learner kid and studied things. Of course, no animal's the same, so I'm not going to try and fight a crocodile or something, but if I was in a situation, I could probably get out of it. Now you don't need to stop writing paragraphs. I like reading them. Yeah, that's cool. That's good, though, honestly, that you, like, know things about animals and how to get out of situations you may find yourself in. That's useful survival knowledge. But also, definitely don't go wrestling alligators. Would not be good. Yeah, if you're still in school, Shark, you could always, if your school offers choir, you could always take it. You'll probably learn a lot there. I feel like the days are so short. The best way to get an honest opinion is to ask someone who doesn't care about you. Family and friends will lie to not hurt your feelings. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or someone who really cares about you, who will, like, if you're like, I really want an honest answer, like, even if it hurts my feelings, I really want to know, like, you know. So one end of the spectrum or the other. Hello, I'm a thrill seeker and an adrenaline junkie. Horror movies fear me. Oh, I freaking love horror movies, dude. We've talked about me liking horror movies before. I freaking love them. Boop. Okay, let's take these. And then go to the desert, check those. Goodness, it's such a process to take these everywhere. Let's see. Boop. I don't know what all materials I need either, because I've mostly just been making material collecting things. I don't know what, I think I'm just gonna start crafting things so I can try and unlock the treasure modules. I don't know if I'm much of a thrill seeker though. I do like roller coasters and horror movies, but I don't like being scared all that much. I'm the friend that laughs when a killer is revealed. Would anyone like to hear the story about how when I wished to be in a very horror movie-like situation? I suppose so, if it is, what am I trying to say? If it's TOS and everything, you know? Okay, let's grab these. It's normal? Oh, okay, good. Then yeah. Oh, not gonna be able to take that one back. They should have warp totems like in Stardew, where you can just like warp to the desert and back home. I know that they have portals, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about warp totems, where you can stand there and hit your totem and it'll take you back to your house. It doesn't matter where you are. You can just warp home. It's still stuck in my head. Did you know that most venomous snakes know how to open doors? Glomby, that can't be true. Really? I feel like you're pranking me. How do they open doors? I mean, my boyfriend's snake escapes from her cage sometimes, but hasn't since they put like the books and stuff on it. I don't know. I couldn't imagine her. Oh, she's not venomous, but I couldn't imagine her opening a door. I really need to put my foot down about that snake. Excuse my voice. Oh, yes, we were able to grab everything. Nice. I was worried I was gonna have to make another trip. They do? Unfortunately, they do. How do they open it? Do they just like wrap around the handle or what? If I was a snake with a human's brain, I don't even know if I could open a door. So basically, I was walking down the street to a friend's house and there was a plastic bag hanging on a tree. Like a store bag, not a body bag. But the whole day I was quiet because I was thinking about how it could be a distraction in a horror movie. When the character walks over to check it out, the killer would come out of the nearby woods, and there is an entire forest right beside my house, and attack them, making them run down to their friend's house and panic once the game begins. You whisper your videoing? Thank you, Glomby. I will look at it. Yeah, that would be scary. No, they do things, okay, like not to scare anyone, but they do things like that in real life sometimes. Like they tell you if you hear a baby crying and you're like alone at night, do not go towards it, or if you hear like water running in your yard, like you're not supposed to go, if it's not raining, you're not supposed to go check it out, because they want you, especially in the night, like obviously if it's a baby crying, like you should do something about it, but like carefully, because there's been serial killers that have used like videos of baby, like recordings of babies crying to lure people out of their houses at night. And the same with like running water, like you'll be like, oh my gosh, I hear water running, what if a pipe bursts, like let me go outside to check. And then you go outside to check and they get you. So like just be careful if you hear any weird noises at night, basically. Do not go out to check because that's how people attack victims. Yes, that is. Can I tell you something creepy? Sure, as long as it's Twitch TOS safe. As long as it's TOS safe, you're welcome to tell me creepy things. Let me grab these. 1,000 miles away. I also like, especially in this game, that they have this really cute little romance story, but also that both of them recognize that they had different things that they wanted from life, and that staying together wasn't going to work for them, and that they couldn't do it long distance. Like, you know, that they really tried to make it work and it didn't, and they still talk and are friends. You know, like, I just really respect that about this game. Also, if you haven't taken the graphics update survey, I would appreciate if you do. I'm going to start working on that very shortly, so any additional comments on it we'll have to get in soon. They're good on lemons. I'll take the plorts since I'm down here anyway. And then we should go around and look for the treasure modules and stuff. And maybe collect some echoes to bring back. Also, I should check on the achievements at some point. Because I know I have most of them. But I do want to get the ones that I don't have. I know I don't have the slime hoop one, where it's like, get 10 slime shots without missing. Just because it's really hard to get slimes in there. Constrain more than 15 slimes in your vac stream at once while on the range. That one was insanely difficult. Rush mode is a thing, yeah. Have not fabricated 100 slime science gadgets. Have not scored 50 points in a single game of slime ball. And that's it, so it's like the slime ball and the beam, and then the rush mode. My family used to hear noises in the attic. We never knew what it was. We checked the attic many times and never found anything. One day when moving furniture, we found a hidden cubby with a sleeping bag, empty cans, and 2 security cameras. That's terrible, Gloppy. That's terrible. Did you call the police? Also, I told my friends that story. I thought it really looked at me and said, why are you happy with that? I bet you would be terrified if that happened to you. And I laughed because if it did happen to me, I'd be terrified. But I've thought of every horror situation and escapes and more like that, and I'd be laughing and enjoying the scared feeling. That gives me an adrenaline rush, the stomach feeling of being terrified. I think I'm a bit different. I don't know. I think that's like. Oh, you didn't hear Dave finish? What was I talking about? Okay, I'll if I was talking about your message, I'll respond after the ads. Sorry about the ads. Wouldn't it be cool if you could grow plorts? Yeah, when you guys are back, I will talk about it more. So hello, VOD viewers. How are you guys doing? Good to see you again. Good to talk to you. Hope you're well. Also, anyone who's subbed that's still here, hello. Nice to chat with you. Let me check on the machines again. 1,000 light years away. No, it's not done. Okay, not done yet. 5 minutes. I still haven't unlocked Victor's place. Yes, apparently whoever was living in the attic had been there for about a year, and it really scares me to this day because there were vent things that looked into our rooms. Oh my god, Glomby, that would be terrifying. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That must have been so scary. I'm glad you're okay, and I'm glad your family's okay. I actually saw a horror movie like that where there were, it was like this criminal guy who... I will read it from there. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it was about this, it was this movie that was shown from like two perspectives. It was like you watch the movie and then you watch it, like the first half is the movie and the second half is the movie again, but from a different perspective. And it's like about these two squatters that come into this family's house and are squatting there for a couple weeks. And it turns out that, like, this is a spoiler obviously, but it turns out that like the guy, the husband, is like a child murderer who tried to kill the guy of the pair that are squatting there, and so he kills him. It was pretty cool. Okay. Every horror situation that escapes and more like that, and I'd be laughing and enjoying the scare feeling. That's what gives me an adrenaline rush, the stomach feeling of being terrified. I think I'm a bit different. I don't think it's that different, Suki. I feel like a lot of people feel that way. And obviously you never know what you do in a horror situation until you're in it. But if you think you'd be fine in it and you'd just be, you know, laughing and running, then that's, you know, that's good. That's good. It's better than being terrified and hating it. So, yeah. Oops. Oops! You are supposed to be in there, actually. I think all five are there. Yeah, that's terrifying, Glomby. I think one of the creepiest stories I've ever heard about a babysitter who heard a metal banging coming from the basement. She called the cops, and when they arrived, they found a machete next to a dented up washing machine. Apparently, he was trying to lure her down. That's terrifying. I get big adrenaline rushes from many things. Roller coasters, actual horror situations, etc. Yeah. I'm not saying you wouldn't actually get an adrenaline rush from a horror situation, but it might be, I feel like it would be scarier than you would think it would be, you know, like if you were actually running from your life. Because I've had, like, I enjoy scares, I enjoy horror games and stuff. I like jump scares. Not the most ever, but, like, you know, jump scares are fun. But I've been in situations very recently that were really scary where it's like, someone might be coming to get me, and I'm sitting here preparing myself for that reality, like, hoping that, like, getting ready to plan out what I would do if they come here and they try and get me. And that is, like, even for someone that likes thrills and adventure and stuff, like, that's scary. That's just plain scary. It's not fun. It's not thrilling. It's just terrifying, and it's not fun to think about afterwards either. Oh, and you should watch the Whispered Link. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me watch it. Sorry, I forgot about it. Okay, but that door has, like, a sideways handle. What about doors with round knobs? Oh my god, it does know how to open the door! I feel like if it was a round knob, they wouldn't be able to get it open. Most, if not every, adrenaline junkie will get adrenaline rushes from horror situations. Everyone would be terrified, yes, but adrenaline junkies will get an extra rush because they get a feeling they like. I don't think that you liking the adrenaline rush would outweigh the, terror of the situation, though. Like, I feel like it would be too scary to the point where even the adrenaline rush isn't enjoyable, you know? Because I do like adrenaline rushes, and you might just be built different. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not saying, like, oh, there's no way that's not possible. Like, it is possible. But, I don't know. It does seem like if a person was in that, just to me, I would have a hard time, I don't want to say I'd have a hard time believing that, but, like, I would think that maybe it would go differently if it actually happened than what you would think, just because you don't know how you would actually react to that situation, you know? Oh, let me grab this before someone eats it that isn't supposed to. I don't know, I'll do some research. Okay, thanks, Glomby. I'd be like, ah, can't catch me. Yeah, no, and it is fun to think about, like, oh, like, if this thing were to happen. I can't find any videos, but apparently it's possible. Wow. I feel like they could kind of stick to it a little bit. Like, snakes are, like, a lot less sticky than you'd expect, but I feel like they could probably get it open. I used to ding-dong ditch it when I was young, got the cops caught a few times, loved running. Oh, see, but that's not, like, you're not running for your life. You're not, like, you know, like, maybe it's scary because the cops are coming, but you're not, like, hiding in fear that someone's gonna come and kill you. Terror of the situation helps the adrenaline rush usually. I'm also, quote-unquote, addicted, if you put it that way, to my adrenaline rushes, so no matter the amount, I would personally get a terror boost. Okay. Okay, maybe then. Alright. I'd buy that. That like if you're, you know, maybe if you have like a high tolerance to adrenaline rushes because you seek them out a lot, then maybe even in like an actually terrifying situation, it would still be kind of like a fun adrenaline rush. You look at yourself like a horror character? Okay. I don't look at myself like a horror character. Can you share your pathetic horror story? Of course, Bryce. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Please share your horror story. Hopefully not about someone hiding in your attic, because that's one of like my biggest fears. Is like someone's living in my house and like I don't know it, you know? My perk is adrenaline rush. What about yours? Yeah. My perk is can eat a lot of potato chips, I think. You like speed? I do like going fast when I drive. But only if there's like not other cars. Like if there's other cars, I want to drive like a really reasonable amount. And also what feels fast to me isn't always what's actually fast. Cause like sometimes I'll be going like, oops, sorry. I'll be going like whatever speed and it feels really fast. And then I look over and the speed limit is like twice that, or not twice that, but it's like 5 or 6 higher than what I'm actually going, and most people go 5 over the speed limit, so I'm like, okay, clearly I'm not actually driving very fast for this stretch of road, but sometimes it feels pretty fast. Okay, well, since we split them up, not to jinx it, but we haven't had any tar incidents. In Germany, they have roadways that don't have speed limits, surprisingly not too many accidents. Oh, interesting. See, I feel like letting people speed as much as they want on those roadways will make them a little more cautious, because like other people could be speeding pretty insanely. And then also I lost my train of thought after Glamby called Bryce daddy. Sorry. Every thought I've ever had in my life just ejected from my brain. You want a bike, but you don't, but you know how you'll be on it? You want to go too fast? Nope, haven't had anyone in my attic, at least that I know of. My dad asked me to get the name of our kayaks to register them. You did too? Yeah, I was just like, nothing up here anymore. Never a dull moment with Glamby in the chat. I stared at my phone, concerned. No, I just looked at it. I was like, okay. Glamby on something else today. My goodness. Ooh. Anyway. Okay, let me deposit these and then check on the drills again. Glamby, get me whatever you had. Exactly. I want it. I want what he's having. I did eat some cherries earlier today that tasted kind of fermented, but I hope they weren't because I can't have alcohol. So, yeah, it won't be good. I don't know if you guys were in chat during the alcohol stuff, but I can't have alcohol anymore. I'll pull a Markiplier. It's really hard to tell when these are doing the I'm all done collecting resources wiggle and when they're doing the I'm collecting resources wiggle. It's tricky to differentiate. Okay, they're finally done now, so we have a decent amount of resources hopefully under our belt. That's the first stream you attended, was the alcohol one? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can't drink alcohol. Fun times. I love that I'm entertaining you guys. You very much are, Glamby. Oh, yeah. The TLDR of the alcohol story, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically I drank some alcohol, not even very much, like a third of a drink, basically, and I really wasn't feeling right, and I was like, let me check and see after I've drank this if it interacts with my meds. I didn't think it would because they told me, they usually tell you when you go on meds that it'll interact and not to drink, and I even told them that I did drink occasionally when I went on the meds, but I was like, it's probably fine. So I looked, and it basically, I could have a heart attack and die if I do that, so I'm not gonna do that now. And I didn't have a heart attack and die, but it's you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility, so you're absolutely not supposed to drink on meds that I'm on. So I won't do that. I learned my lesson. We'll pull a Markiplier. Hi Ray, welcome in! How are you doing? You still doing good from surgery? All healed up and everything? Imagine it was wrong labeling. Well, I had some of the cherries earlier, but they're like a little bit older now, like a week old or something. So I'm like, or not even a week, probably like a couple days. And they've been in the fridge, so, but they did taste. I was eating them, and I was also drinking coffee. So I'm like, maybe it just like the coffee tasted made them taste weird. So yeah. But also, I think like 6 or 7 cherries or however many I had with my breakfast probably wouldn't be enough, even if they were alcoholic, to cause me to die. Cherries scare me, do not ask questions. Raspberries scare me, do not ask questions. Yeah, I'm chilling, thanks. How's you? I'm alright. I'm very tired. I have so much going on, as always. I'm always the busiest person alive, but I'm doing good in spite of my busyness. Oh, this one had another round on it. I didn't realize. We're doing some Slime Rancher. We're hanging out. Meeting lovely people. Raspberries scare you? Yeah, because what if a bug hides in that little hole in the top of the raspberry? Have you thought of that? Because I did. I thought of that. And it's scary. No, no. Oh, I wanted the rooster out. Oh well. I wrote half the name but then forgot about it. The name of them was Sun Dolphin, but I only wrote Sun. I wrote it weird because I was in a hurry, forgot about it for whatever reason, and 2 minutes later I see a note on the table that says run. I start panicking and losing my mind, thinking someone was in the house. Then I realized it was the note that said Sun and not run. That would be so scary though if you just like saw a note that said run. Cherries can kill you only if you crunch the pits. Just don't crunch when you eat the pits. When you eat the cherry seeds, like, first of all, don't eat the cherry seeds. But second of all, if you are eating the cherry seeds, don't bite into them, and they won't kill you. We actually had a situation in which my ex accidentally let our dog eat cherry seeds, and we were really worried because, you know, she crunched the cherry seeds, but it all ended up being fine. The dog was okay, but it was scary because we were like, what do we do? Like, this is, you know. I don't know, Bryce! I was so embarrassed. It would be embarrassing. You bite everything. Don't bite them! Don't bite the cherry seeds. You have to, like, really crunch them. I think it takes a couple to, like, actually get you, you know? Let me collect more of these chickens. We're replenishing our chicken numbers. Yeah, Bryce, sorry about that. I don't know. Glamby's on something else today. Glamby is going crazy, going stupid mode, I guess. Why not? Oh my goodness, Glamby. Yeah, no, I would be mortified. Oh, this one I can't open. Hopefully it doesn't have stuff in it, because I can't really collect it right now. It doesn't. It's just a cosmetic. Nice coin. Yes, okay. Okay, I need to pick up some painted hens in the desert as well. Let me put this in the tree. Boop. See, sometimes they don't go all the way to the tree. They just kind of float in the air. Like, no, I wanted you stuck on the tree. My goodness. Okay, let me grab the... German is not a very romantic language. I learned that today while trying to jokingly flirt with a friend. Slowly close this Twitch, yeah. My goodness. That's enough internet for one day. Oh, I was gonna go to the desert. I totally forgot where I was going. I should also probably check the machines there, so, yeah. Thank you for the lurk, Forge. Sorry, you came in right as I took a bite of my freaking potato chips. Wow. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, mate. Smooches. Did I beat it yet? What did I beat? What? The potato chip? Yeah, I conquered it. Conquered the potato chip. Messed it up. Wrecked it. It's over. Slime Manager. Yes, I did. We got the credit scene. Yeah, we got the after credit scene, mate. We got the after credit scene. But there's still more stuff to do in the game. So yeah. I'm not gonna be able to take all this back and get chickens in one trip, so we're gonna have to remember to get the chickens. Okay, let me drop these off and then pick these up again. Ah, goodness. Oh yeah, let me show you what this is, Bryce. It's here on the map. All the way at the back of this zone, which opens down there. So I'll take the long way back just to show you. I don't think I can open that. Oh, I can. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem. If this spits stuff out, I might teleport. Nope. Just a group. Blueprint. Okay. Translate, you're beautiful and sweet. That's what you told the friend. Yeah, I got weird. No worries, Glomby. We all do sometimes. Yeah, so if you cut through here, let me actually navigate my way back out. Gonna wait a second so I don't fall in the water. Zine is live. Well, you know who we're quiet rating then. We've all been there, Glomby. We've all been there. Woo. I was taking Spanish class once and came in and did a whole assignment in German because I forgot what class I was in. Oh no. I think I've actually genuinely done that before in like Spanish class. Like I forgot what class I was in and what I was doing. Oops, nope, I want that down. And I like started doing an assignment in English and I was like, this is really easy. And I was like, oh wait, I'm translating English into English right now. So yeah, you come into these like glass doors. Oops. That's not what I wanted to have happen there. And I don't make it up to the second floor. Oh well, we'll go this way. Oops, nope, I want this one. The teacher was bilingual and somehow somehow understood what I was writing, so he didn't even give me an F. I translated Spanish to German. Oh my goodness. Ooh, a little ornament. It's the pink one, so we're just gonna move it to a more visible area, and I'll pick it up if I remember. Yeah, there's stairs over here. So it's just a matter of like hitting these switches to open the doors. So yeah, so it starts out here. This is gonna be shut. And then there's these slimes that are gonna be empty and not glowing. But their eyes will be colored and they look kind of like slime. So like this one needed a boom slime plort. And this one needed a phosphor slime plort because it looks kind of like a phosphor slime, you know. So you just put all the plorts in all the boys' mouths, and then the gate will open. And then at the other gate, you put in 4 glitch slime plorts. So this one just opens with a slime key. It's at the back of the underbrush. It's over here, or the moss, whatever this is called. So you're gonna come in and make a right, and just go immediately right, and then up the stairs, and you'll get there. So this is where you come down. So when you come down into the mouse blanket, you're gonna make a right and go back here. And then stay right, go up the stairs, and there'll be a door right there. Yeah. You've never been to this part either, well, I'll show you where this is. Okay. Supposed to translate Spanish to English, but instead I was tired and hit my actual language. I'm pretty sure the teacher used Google Translate because if he knew German, he wouldn't have... No, if he knew German, he could have told me that most of the things I wrote didn't make actual German sense. Oh, gotcha. Like, the grammar was strange. Okay. So, to get out, you have to go up this way, which is important to know. Well, I can open this as well. Please don't give me resources. Please be a boot pit. That's resources. Okay, I'll come back for those. Yeah, so this is how you get out, but how you get in is over here. So you come across the bridge, and there'll be this door here, and then you go up the stairs and down the tube. So here's the stairs. And there's the tube. You go down that. I'll go back across the bridge so you can see where that is as well. But I also have to go back across just to like get back to the house. So yeah. Well, you missed a lot of slime archer. Yeah. Oops. There it goes in the ocean. I think some people forget things translate differently in another language. Yeah, I've done that when baking. I have some recipes memorized by heart, and a couple times I made an entirely wrong recipe. Wow, you didn't think you even have half the map unlocked? My goodness. I learned my cooking from my mother. It's a lot of Spanish and Swedish recipes. Oh, cool. Yeah, so to unlock the maps, you need slime keys. They show up on the bottom left. You'll see I have 2 right now. It's above my gold. Almost fell in the ocean. Don't want to do that. So you have to pop Gordo slime. So those show up in a couple different spots. Actually, one shows up right where that teleporter was. And then you have to feed them the food that they like. So this one was a tabby guy, and he's right here. You can look up like a map that shows you everything, because they definitely make those. I've used them before in my playthroughs. I mostly just vibe. I need to do more? Yeah, I guess so. I'm mostly eating potato chips for Glomby at this point, but also because I want potato chips. Otherwise I'd mute, but Glomby needs the potato chip crunch. But thank you, yeah, of course. So yeah, you're just gonna be popping Gordo slimes and then by feeding them their food that they eat. I think if it's food they don't like, you need 50 pieces, and if it's food that they do like, that's their favorite, you need 25. Crunch! Yeah. I have to go the long way back anyway. Or most of the long way back. Oh, let me... Oh no, that one's not done yet. One more minute. Let's just straight through here. There's a door through there that you can unlock. There's a pink Gordo out on that island. No, I opened a box there, so I have to go get the stuff from the box, Bryce. I would have had to do that anyway. I got the treasure cracker thing unlocked, so I have to go all over the place to open treasure crackers. So I have to go all the way back because I didn't have enough space to carry all the stuff that I got. I could only carry 4 things at a time, and it gave me like 3 things. Well, I already had 4 things, so I have to run back just to get the things. Also, when you're crossing this, make sure you stop sprinting while you still have a little bit of jetpack left in case you fall off. Because you don't want to fall off when you're out of jetpack. Yeah, I'll use the teleporter on the way, but I had to come back just to grab this stuff. I guess I didn't need to drop down. I could have gone the other way, but yeah, by the exit there was stuff. The little treasure pods. I think there's probably more treasure pods in this area, but I don't feel like looking for them. I just know that this one's one, but I needed to get this stuff. Ooh, that's a new Slimepedia entry. How's my Slimepedia going? I'm missing I'm missing a couple things. I don't know what those are, actually. Between the chickens and the resources. Interesting. Yeah, I couldn't just leave it there. I need my wild honey and royal jelly for my crafts. Sorry, my brain is like dying right now a little bit. Goes with me, might as well. Dude, you're so lucky. I would love to learn traditional recipes. Me too. I would freaking love to learn traditional recipes. That would be awesome. My family isn't full of really good cooks, so we don't really have recipes. I have to go farther. Brought me food. Oh, excellent! I'm glad you have food now, Suki. Enjoy it. I'm glad you didn't starve to death. Man, oops. I have a potato chip here that's like the size of the heel of my hand. Just gonna take bites of it. Bye, Suki! Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll probably come back later if you're still alive. We'll see. I might be switching into you kind of soon here, actually. Live, not live. I figured it out. Wait, are you actually the greatest cook ever, Bryce? I am not a good cook at all. You don't have enough for your fun fact? That's okay. This one's on me, Suki. This one's on me. Oh, can you stay long enough for a fun fact? Oh, Glomby got it for you. Oh, awesome. I was engaged to my 3rd ever partner. The 3rd person I've ever dated I got engaged to. And obviously we broke up. We did not stay engaged. That is your fun fact. Oh yeah, I was. Don't do that, guys. Maybe date a couple more people and be a little older than 18 when you get engaged. Yes, good on Glamby. Thank you for the fun factor, Team Glamby. I'm gonna get killed just standing here AFK. Okay, enjoy your food, Suki. Enjoy your food. Bye. Have a good night. If you guys have questions about that, you're more than welcome to ask. God, I'm done with dating. Not worth it. I feel like that sometimes. I keep telling myself that, and then I keep entering relationships, and then I'm like, why did I do this to myself? I could have just stayed single. I could have gotten a dog. I could have been a single parent. And nope. Instead, I've subjected myself to life with another human being. I genuinely can't picture myself ever having a house with another person in it that like I'm married to. Like a roommate, like maybe, where we like both kind of have like our own area of the house, but like sharing my space sounds like a nightmare. I'm not dateable anyway, so it works out. Oh, I guess there's a silver lining to everything. I don't think you're undateable, but you know, that's just my opinion, I guess. So you've got your freaking Overwatch skills going for you. Just riz them up as Mercy, and they'll fall in love. I'll buy a mansion and we be roommates. Bet. If you buy a mansion, I will happily live there with you. Only if we can have a dog, though. Dog, non-negotiable. Also, that's not my complaints about being in relationship. Just one, maybe two dogs, maybe three, maybe a couple dogs. I'm not sure on the number yet. I'll keep you posted. I'm not trying to diss my current boyfriend at all, but also by saying that, like, oh, I am always like, oh, I wish I didn't date anyone. I just forget a lot the time commitment that goes with dating people, and I love my boyfriend. He's awesome. I'm super glad we're dating. But yeah, I do follow a trend of, with people that aren't my boyfriend, being like, oh my gosh, why didn't I just keep my mouth shut? Why didn't I just mind my own business? So, yeah. Not my boyfriend, though. He's great. No, I know what you mean, yeah. Or it's just like, okay, it would have been easier if none of this had ever happened. That's how I feel about my last ex. I'm like, honestly, kind of wish we just never dated in the first place. I feel like I got nothing out of this relationship except for trauma. Not even like big, like life-changing trauma. Like if you're gonna traumatize someone, go big or go home. You know, like don't click that. Yo, Google black wolf dog. Is that the dog we're getting? Oh my god, that dog is beautiful. And kind of scary a little bit. Only a little bit though. I've been saying I want a real little dog for a while. Ads? Sorry about the ads. My bad. Well, hi VOD viewers. How are you doing? Me again. Good to see you still. Alright, let's drop these off. I really need to put my VODs back in the playlists on YouTube. You're welcome to yell at me in the comments. Be like, yes, you do! So, yeah, I know I do. I'm a terrible streamer. Let me look at my blueprints, actually, because I think I might have gotten a couple more. I also haven't been selling any of my ports, so I'm not really getting any money, so I should probably start doing that. So it's a wolf dog mixed breed, black fur, yellow eyes. It's pretty cool. It's a little scary, though. I mean, you always hear the horror stories about, like, big dogs, so I'm a little frightened, but that's okay. I'll cope. Well, I keep forgetting about my potato chips. I also keep forgetting about my plorts as well, because these are a little overfilled. I've learned my lesson about just leaving the ports on the ground, so let me pick these up. And we're gonna sell them this time. We've been accumulating ports for a little bit. Time to accumulate cash. It does look cool though, almost as cool as snakes opening doors. Why is there so many extra slots on this thing? Doesn't really make sense. Because you could just move this down and move things in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 of rows. But they don't have enough like you could just like this part doesn't need to be here, you know? Like you could cut it there, and recenter it. And if that's not an even number, then you could cut it here and recenter it. You don't need the extra 2, let alone extra 4. Like, that's strange. I wonder if there's like things I don't know about. But I know what you mean about dating though. See, the girl I wanted to, the girl I just wanted to do quote unquote adult things, but it felt weird to me. So she found 2 other people. That's terrible. That's terrible. Well, I'm asexual, and most of my chat is as well, or at least some of my chat is. So obviously, a very welcoming place for all of this. But that's awful. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm a terrible person. I was mostly laughing about the potato chip crunch there, but yeah. Also, that's kind of a funny way to say that. She found 2 other people, yeah. 2? Also? 2? Oh, I was supposed to sell these. Whoops. That's awful. At that point, if, like, your views don't align, like, you could always just break up instead of cheating. I mean, not, you know, like, yeah. Not ideal. Okay. Yeah, major gaslighting with the one. She's like a sister. Wow. Wow. I've been there with the gaslighting, dude. Not fun. Not ideal. Not cool, also. Don't gaslight people. If you're gonna be a terrible person, at least be honest about it. Okay. Get these sold. Don't be terrible people to your partners. And see, then it's like, okay, like, I'm sure that, like, even in terrible relationships, yeah, you, like, learn stuff and you grow as a person, but, like, some days it does not feel like it was worth it at all to date certain people that I've dated. It's like, alright, maybe I could have done this a little different. Especially because, like, with my last ex, if she had been honest with me right from the start, we never would have dated. So then, like, later down the line, she was like, oh, I just, like, can't deal with this thing. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but, like, she's like, oh, I can't deal with this thing. And I'm like, well, that was never going to change. Like, why didn't you tell me that that was a problem for you before we ever started dating? Because if I'd known before we ever started dating, I never would have dated you, you know? Because it was always going to be a problem. It would have not been a problem if it's a problem for you now. I don't know. But it kind of sucks. It'd be nice to date people who don't want to do adult things, you know, date each other and love each other, just leave it at that. Yep, I know what you mean. Yes, exactly. It's just like, can't we just be people and, like, eat snacks and all that? And just, I don't know, be people. But yeah, especially since I've like never really lived outside my parents' house, I'm very protective of my space, and I need my space to be my space, and I really have a hard time sleeping over at other people's places, and like I just can't imagine having some of my space. It's like being friends but having the dating status. I don't think it is, Bryce, because I was talking to my therapist about this too, and I was like, yeah, no, like what I want is just like a friend, but a priority friend, like a friend who prioritizes me the way that a partner would prioritize you. She's like, well, yeah, you could totally have like a friend like that. And just like be really committed to each other and be like, you know, like not be in a relationship with each other. And I was like, well, no, isn't that a relationship? Isn't a relationship just priority friends where like you're friends with each other and like maybe you hold hands sometimes and like, you know, you're just really good priority friends? And she was like, no, Day, that's not a relationship, that's friends. I was like, what is a relationship then? And she's like, it's when you're in love with someone. And I was like, wasn't that being in love with someone? She was like, no, that's not being in love with someone, actually. Fun fact, Day, that's not being in love with someone. So I found this out the other day. That I might be a little more aromantic than I thought I was. So yeah, I'm still working on it though, you know, me and my boyfriend, one step at a time. We're both a little bit on the aromantic spectrum, so we're just taking it as it comes. No, I mean, I want more. I'd want to love them, not the other stuff. Gotcha. Okay. See, I don't know about that for me. I feel like, because even when I've dated people, like, I've really liked dating them, but like I didn't, and I liked cuddles and I liked holding hands and stuff, but I feel like I didn't do as much of the romantic stuff as they always expected me to, and as like other people did. Like, I don't know, it didn't even really occur to me to do it. Maybe I'm just like not good at dating people yet, but I was like, oh yeah, like I guess we could cuddle while we watch this movie. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking about just sitting and watching the movie, like, you know. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, like, no, we'd be really great, like, priority friends who like prioritize each other and stuff, and like hold hands and cuddle and stuff. And she's like, it should feel different than a friendship feels. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know the answer. She's like, well, if you don't know, that might not be, it might not be more than friendships. That's why most of my partners left. They wanted to do stuff, but it always felt weird. Yeah, no, that's why my last ex broke up with me. And honestly, fair. Because, I mean, could we have communicated better? Yes. Did she spring a lot of stuff on me in the end? Yes. Could it have ever worked between us? No. So it's like, it is better that it ended anyway, you know? Like, even though it was kind of sucky that it was like, wow, you're just like 5'10", okay. Like, we went from like everything's fine, and then a week later it's like, okay, we're completely incompatible and I'm breaking up with you, but also here's all these things that I've had problems with that I never told you about. And I'm like, well, I would have liked to have told you about those, but if that's how you feel, then there's definitely no way that this could have ever worked. It's weird, I know. I don't know why I don't. No, it's not weird at all. Not weird at all. Completely normal, I would argue. I think I got the right number of things here. But yeah. No, being asexual is a very real thing. You need a Rita Bennett. What's a Rita Bennett? I need to be educated here. But I'm always like, it's gonna be a short stream, guys. It's gonna be a short stream, and then I'm getting ready to like switch into Uke, and it's 8, which is when I would normally switch into Uke. I'm like, oh, it wasn't that short of a stream. It was like a normal length. I'm kind of running out of things to do in this Slime Rancher world because I don't really want to do the desert stuff. I don't know. I could restart again. To see how quickly I can get endgame. Oh, I could do that mode. The other mode where you try and earn as many new books as you can. Rush mode, I think it's called. I've never done a rush mode game before. Why don't we do that? That can be for next stream. Guess who eats super fast? You, apparently. Hi, Suki. Welcome back. What'd you eat? We were just talking about how we're kind of out of things to do in this world again. Because I don't want to do the desert stuff. Pasta! Nice. Delicious. This should spin when you blow on it. Can I land on this? Only if I can actually aim. I can! Let's go. 5 more cute combos or something. Well, I was thinking of doing a world on rush mode. Because I want to get all the achievements, and I'm missing the rush achievements. So I would need to get all 3 of them. Let's see here. Mm. I would need 75k in rush mode. So, but we're just getting ready to switch into some Uke, so you're perfect timing. You don't know you're complicated, but that's okay. I'm not gonna like play the world right now, but I just want to see like what it even is. What's a fat? Do they have the Quicksilver slimes here? They don't. Oh, maybe they do. Darn. Okay, we'll do the tofu icon. Alright, we're just gonna collect turn as many books as possible. You want me to do the hunter slime? Okay. Okay. I want to see how much time we have. It might take us a couple tries, but... Cheeky boy, I love it. Oh! We're going! Well, how much time do I have? Oh, an hour. It's on my gun. Glammy! Okay. So we'll check that out next week. Because that would be, or not next week, next stream, which should be... When's my next stream gonna be? Let me check my schedule really quickly, before we switch into Uke. It's alright, Glamby. We support. You remind me of another chatter a little bit, Cosmosis. Let's see. Tomorrow's Pride Month! There won't be a stream tomorrow. There will be a stream on Friday, so I will see you guys Friday. And then, let me double check, but I don't think there will be any issues. Nope, we'll be good to do Wreck-It Ralph on Sunday. So keep that in mind. Glamby showing your side, your best side. Ooh. I love it. We're all about being true to yourself here. Regardless of how weird that might be. Pride Month! Yeah! Woo! I know I celebrated Pride Month a little early in the Discord, but yeah. So I'll try and do some sort of... I don't know. I'll see about doing something for Pride Month, but I don't know if it'll be the first of the month. And I don't know if it'll be soon because graphics are difficult to make. I'm sitting in crumbs because I ate chips at my desk, which I'm not supposed to do. Told myself I wouldn't, but I did. I swear if I go to school tomorrow and people say it's my month, I'm gonna scream my month is October because it's the haunted month. Interesting. No, not weird, Glomby, not weird. I was talking about me when I said weird. I don't know why that's always the chord progression I play when I sit down with Uke, but I do. C, G, A, F, G, C. This is always the one I do. Okay, my voice is a little tired as always, so I'm gonna be, just keep that in mind as I play my things. I'm gonna try ready now, but it isn't really in my range, so just keep that in mind. And your birth month! Well, that's awesome. So your birth turn's an opal then. Mine is an emerald. I've always wanted a real emerald, like, birthstone necklace. Verify that I'm human. I can verify that I'm human, yeah, no problem. As long as you don't make me fill out a CAPTCHA. Yeah, you love opals? I love opals too! I always freaking wanted one. I always wanted that to be my birthday, and I was so upset that because my brother was born in October, and I was so upset that he was born in October, and he got to have an opal birthstone, and I didn't get to. Okay, well, my site's taking a second to load. So we'll see. As always, it's taking a second to load. Brother's December. Most of my family was born in May, so... We got my mother a Mother's Day ring, and it has our birthstones on it, and it's mostly green. It's like 4 green ones and 1 pink one, which is supposed to be the opal. Because opals are actually, like, I guess either really soft or they shrink sometimes, so they can fall out. You know what December is? I think it's like blue, maybe a diamond. I don't know either. I only know opal and emerald. You saw through me all this time. I'd forgotten people are kind. I was hurting and you knew, so you showed me what to do. You said I will listen, tell it all. When you're finished, we'll talk more. I didn't know how, so we took it in turns. To my surprise, we found my words. Feet firm on the ground. B7. We stood hand in hand. The world seemed to tell me that I have a plan. Together we sang, I'm ready now. Something new, something strange, 10 feet taller. I had changed, I believe you. I'm not wrong, oh, it suits me to feel strong. I said I will listen, tell it all. Don't like the ending, we'll find one that's yours. Oh, how did we know? That's all we need. A promise of hope is enough to feel free. Feet firm on the ground. We stood hand in hand, and I told the world that I have a plan. Together we sang, I'm ready now. He doesn't even ask for money every 2 to 3 songs. Who needs Spotify? Oh, it's turquoise, tanzanite, or zircon. Oh, interesting. I have a tanzanite ring, actually, that's really quite pretty. It's lost one of its stones, though. Who needs Spotify when you have Days streams? He doesn't even ask for money after every 2 to 3 songs. I love it. I don't ask for money. You never have to give me any money. I might cry if you do, so it's kind of better. The clouds spread, the gates of heaven open, and an angel appears before us, and he serenades us with these enchanting melodies. Well, that means a lot, especially considering I didn't think that one went super well. The one service I'd pay for, I'm honored. For Days Tears, you'd pay for Days Tears, huh? That song means a lot to me. I don't always talk about the songs, but that song means a lot to me. I found it during a rough time in my life, and it's just kind of like a reminder that things can get better. It's like I'm ready now, you know. I want to get a tattoo from that song. In the official video, she has like little lyric cards that she's written, and she holds them up as during the song. And at the beginning, she has a little intro because Dodie wrote this song for Moomin Valley. And so she had to do a super long intro so that it would fit with the game. And during the intro, she's holding up these cards that like about how she wrote it, about like a friend supporting her during a rough time, and it's called I'm Ready Now Because I Am. And I want to get the Because I Am with the little smiley face tattooed in her writing. I pay for you to put up with me? Well, you don't have to pay a cent. I'm happy to put up with you guys. I'm going to do Arms Unfolding now, which Dodie sings much better than I do, but is still beautiful. I feel like I owe you for my annoyance. No, I love chatting with you guys. You are more than enough just by being here. I want a tattoo of a possum and a clown hat with juggalo makeup. That would be pretty cool. I also want the tongue twister from It Too. He thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. I want that on my arm, and I want it in cursive so that people can't read it. And they go, "What's your tattoo say?" And I have to do the tongue twister every time. I want a tattoo of a cheeseburger on my thigh as well. And people are always like, why on earth, Day, would you ever want a tattoo of a cheeseburger on your thigh? And I want it. It's actually the most meaningful tattoo idea I have. Genuinely, that's not a joke. It's the most like heartfelt and meaningful one that I want to get. Which is when I was in the hospital. And like wasn't sure if I was gonna make it out or not. Like if I'd ever get back out of the hospital or if I'd live. I told myself like basically like just being in the hospital and like being confronted with all of that, this won't get too serious, but being confronted with all of that made me realize that I take life and like my own life, I guess, just way more seriously than I need to. And I want that tattoo. I told myself I'd get that tattoo as a reminder not to take life too seriously, because people always take tattoo. I feel like a lot of people take tattoos really seriously because it is going to be on you forever. But also, like, forever's only so long. So I just think that I wanted to get it as a reminder that, like, get stupid tattoos and to do stupid things and to have fun with life, you know. Your hair is winter fire, January embers. My heart burns there too. Yes. Everyone's a feminist until there's a spider on. It's a Bo Burnham quote that I need on me as a joke. I freaking love Bo Burnham. I can't do any of his songs because they're not like very ukuleleable, but he's awesome. I was like obsessed with him in high school. Hope I'm not tired of rebuilding, 'cause this might take a little more. I think I'd like to try look at you and feel the way I did before. Our fire died last winter. All of the shouting blew it out. You know I could live without or with you, but I might like having you about. Yes, these new walls are pretty hard to crack, and it might take a while until I trust you won't attack. Oh, I'd apologize, but it was only self-defense. Running away just made sense. But here I am with arms unfolding. I guess it isn't quite the end. Old partner in crime, I'm going to try to fall in love with you again. I'm a big believer in forever isn't long, live while you can. The tattoo I want is life is too short to be pissed off all the time, worries and anger issues. Yeah. No, it's not that I have anger issues, it's just to remind me to be positive. Exactly. I think that's a good reminder. And I think with people should get stupid tattoos. And I want stupid tattoos. And I want piercings and stuff. I don't know. It does scare me a little bit to commit to a tattoo. I know that piercings are kind of permanent as well, but like the idea that it's going to be there forever is a little scary to me, but I do owe myself my cheeseburger tattoo. Let me find another one to do. I could do I'm Yours. I'm kind of in the mood to do that one. But I'm going to look at this one first and just see if I feel like singing it. I might not. I don't always. It's a little hard. I'm always considered a bad example, but it's all because I do what I want a lot. Because I know that I'm out here for how long people assume. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, no one knows how, not to get dark or anything, but you don't know how long you're going to be here. So you should have fun while you can. I think I can do this one. I don't sing it much, and it's a little high for what I want to do today, but I think I'll cope. This was like the first song I ever learned on the ukulele, actually. I'm not afraid of death, just of not being able to live my life. Exactly. You can have the toaster and the PC, or even my Timothy Green DVD. I'll let you have the couch and the TV. Hang on to the jacket that you bought for me. I don't really care, you can keep the things we used to share. But what did you do with my heart? What did you do with my heart? No more fireworks, no more compass. You didn't leave a single butterfly in my stomach. You took my spyglass, no knowing love lies ahead. Took my warmth that night, but left a dent in my bed. I don't really care, you can keep the things we used to share. But what did you do with my heart? What did you do with my heart? No. Strip me of my pride. I lost my place. But you also deprive me of a full night's rest, so no more dreams where we pull through, and I can't collect my thoughts 'cause they're still with you. I don't really care. You can keep the things we used to share. But what did you do with my heart? What did you do with my heart? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wouldn't take it back even though I feel sore. I meant it when I said what's mine is yours. But I need to know now that we're apart. What did you do? I need to know now that we're apart. What did you do with my heart? 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 I'm afraid of. Oh God. What's going on in chat? I'm afraid of death. I'm afraid of being confronted with my sins. I don't even know if hell will take me, to be honest. I always look up to people who did what they wanted and were happy and content enough to die peacefully. I want to die peacefully, not in my sleep or anything scary like that. I just want to know I've done good and it's my time to lay down and rest. Sorry for emotional. No worries, guys. No worries. You seem like a really good person. I hope you get what you want. Yeah, I used to struggle a lot with like, okay, sorry, this is gonna get deep, but you know, we're already there. So I used to struggle a lot with not knowing what was gonna happen for sure after death. I mean, there's no way to know, but not knowing or not knowing will not change what's going to happen, if that makes any sense, which has helped me a lot. Just like, even if I knew what was going to happen, that wouldn't change what it is. Like, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. It will happen regardless of if I know. So worrying about it's not going to help with anything, which has definitely helped me worry about it less. Not it's not totally fixed it, but like for the most part, like I'm less concerned with it. Like it's just part of life, and that's okay. What are we gonna do next? I don't know. I hope that if the world is just, that after death, good things happen to good people. Glumby isn't so bad after all. Yeah. I don't think you're bad at all, Glomby. I've really enjoyed talking to you. That's also been something that's been on my mind, especially with grief group, and it's hard to talk about, especially because like most people who are willing to talk with you about like what happens after death are religious people that are trying to convert you to their religion, and I don't really want to be converted to anyone's religion. But I just want to, you know, like you just hope that your loved ones are okay wherever they are. I not to get like religious or spiritual or anything. Oh, I'll do it. Not now ads, exactly. Not now ads. I'll find another song while you guys are watching those. Hi VOD viewers, welcome to the awkward bit during the ads where I try and do something funny and fail. Yeah, I don't know what song to follow this conversation up with. VOD viewers, let's do Mr. Elverman. That feels appropriate. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything without the ad people. You need to sub. Aww. I know. I'm sorry about the ads. Me too. You guys don't have to. Not at all. I'm sorry the ads are bothersome. Can I play D flat? Not really. Can I cheat? Also not really. What if I cheat like this? Nope, can't do that. Okay, can't play D flat. Noted. These are offerings to our king. I love it. I love it. No one ever has to sub. No one ever has to. And I'm sorry about the ads. I could get rid of them if I wanted. Your ads are over. Okay. I lost my train of thought a little bit. Oh, I was gonna read your message. Yeah. There was a time when every time I was lying down, I'd panic that I'm wasting my life and I'd die so soon and my life is only a speck. But now I don't care if I'm a speck. I'm gonna be a fun, stupid little speck. And then whoever's in the sky or whatever can look down at my little speck and crack a smile. Exactly, Suki. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's a great way to look at it. Yeah, and again, not to, I was gonna tell you about the dove, not to get super like religious or anything, especially on stream, but I asked for whenever one of my loved ones died last year, I asked for them to send me a sign that they were okay wherever they were, and I asked for a dove, and I pictured a very specific dove in my head whenever because I wanted to be sure. I pictured a very specific dove in my head, and I saw it very recently, like a couple of weeks ago. I finally saw my dove, so I know that they're okay wherever they are. Whatever is next, I know that they're safe and that they're okay there. So, which is all you could ever ask. And of course, obligatory, you guys never have to sub. I'm sorry about the ads. I would get rid of them if I could, but I can't. So thank you for dealing with them. But you never have to sub, and I always will try and accommodate the ads. And I got dark and need to nap. No worries, Glomby. I do like that we can talk about that sort of thing together. My life goal, be that stupid speck that makes people laugh even after you pass. Exactly, exactly. And don't ever worry about saying, like, dark things, quote unquote, in chat. I can't play and talk at the same time. I will absolutely let you guys know if there's, like, if you've, like, quote unquote done something, if you've done something that doesn't coincide with this channel's message. I will let you know very politely and let you know, like, hey, doesn't go with what we want here. So no worries. I don't say that, assume you're in the clear. And obviously follow the rules, but yeah. You need to go. Okay, alright, good night, Glomby. Please take care of yourself. I hope that everything's alright and that you're feeling okay. And enjoy your nap. Good night. I'm headed straight for the floor. The alcohol served its tour, and it's headed straight for my skin, leaving me daft and dim. I've got this shake in my legs, shaking the thoughts from my head. But who put these waves in the door? I'm cracking out, I pour, I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my loverman. I'm Mr. Loverman, oh, I miss my lover. The ways in which you talk to me have me wishing I were gone. The ways that you say my name have me running on and on. Oh, I'm cramping up, I'm cramping up. But you're cracking up, you're cracking up. I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my loverman. I'm Mr. Loverman, oh, I miss my lover. Oh, I'm shattered now, I'm spilling out upon this linoleum ground. I'm reeling in my brain again before it can get back to you. What am I supposed to do without you? I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my loverman. I'm Mr. Loverman, oh, I miss my. I'm Mr. Loverman, You love this song? It makes you sad, though? I felt like it was appropriate after the topic we were talking about. I thought that this was the right one. I didn't want to go play, like, in the middle or something. I relate to the song a lot. It's so sad and sweet. I feel that some songs make me really emotional. Yes, me too. Especially when it makes you think of a certain person or thing. There's one song that literally gives you a panic attack. Well, if I start to play it, let me know and I will stop. This is one of the songs that makes me want to cry in a good way because of the memories. Well, that's good. Beautiful singing day. Thank you, Bryce. I appreciate it. My favorite song right now is Fall in Love Alone. I forget who it's by, but I listened to the sped up version. Oh my god. Cuz I'm always so nervous, especially when it comes to like trying new things, meeting new people, that sort of thing. Like I'm just terrified that it might go wrong and it might be awful. And I often miss the part where it might be great. So that song is just like, if we never try, how will we know? Baby, how far this thing could go. Like, yeah, if you never try, you won't know how far it could go. You don't know how far it could go, and I just think it's always worth a shot. I don't like to think of the death, just the memories. Yeah, I'm sorry, Suki. I'm here for you, and I'm here with you, especially when it comes to grieving. I know I'm doing a lot of that lately. So, and my messages are always open for any of you guys. Reminds me of our friendship. It does remind me of our friendship. Like, yeah, this, some things might seem a little crazy, and it might be like you're going out on a limb or something. But if you never try, you'll never know how far this crazy thing could go. So, it's all good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Let's do a. Oops, that's not a happy song. That's guiltless. Let's do a happy song. After that one, I just wanted to, kind of mellow out and sit with those emotions for a little bit because I think that's healthy. I've gotten past it, just a really emotional song for you. Well, I'm glad it's in somewhat of a good way, and it's a good cry. Oh, I have to verify that I'm a human again. Why does Yuku Tabs need me to verify that I'm a human? Don't you get ad rev from robots too? I like this song a lot. I don't always like playing it because there's a part with no chords where I'm just making up chords, so that's fun. Exactly, what if the robots want to sing? Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. And I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done ran out, I'll be giving it my bestest. And nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. But I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait, I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's your God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait, I'm sure. There's no need to complicate. Our time is short, this is our fate. I'm yours. There's words for this part, but I don't like singing them. I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass. So I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I've been saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the season. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait, I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. I sang right through the part that didn't have chords, and I did great with it. Free the robots. Oh man, sorry kids, it's a no robot website. I can't play my ukulele. Aw, yes, poor robot. Allow robots to play the uke. I think robots taking over would be cool. Everyone's scared as AI, and I'm like, we'd be equals again. I mean, AI have feelings too. Yes, exactly. Unless the robots start getting personalities, I think robots should be allowed to play the ukulele. I don't think there's any harm in teaching them the ukulele. Okay, I'm gonna try and do some more fun songs that are like kind of upbeat. But I don't have all that many. I'm not gonna lie. In the Middle is pretty upbeat. I feel like we sing that one all the time though. Imagine AIs with human personalities. Yeah, playing the ukulele. It'll be great. It would be cool and scary. I'm not scared of AI. It's not to the point where it could take over the world yet, and that's good. So. What are you doing Friday? Wanna help my worlds collide? Let's make a bow with low-cut ties. Do you want his number? Or shall I be the one to call? I haven't seen him much at all. It could be weird, but I think I'm into it. You know I'm one for the overly passionate. I like you, and I loved him. We could all be the best kind of friends. You say you're into closure, shake hands like you're supposed to. I'll be in the middle, you two get along. You got so much in common, talk about your taste in women. I'll be in the middle, you two get along. Does he smile like I do? Oh, it was shed despite our flaws. I held his hand like I hold yours. Thanks for understanding. Oh, this could be a lot of fun. So break the awkward, come undone. Could be weird, but I think I'm into it. You know I'm one for the overly passionate. I like you, I loved him. We could all be the best kind of friends. You say you're into closure, shake hands like you're supposed to. I'll be in the middle, you two get along. You got so much in common, talk about your taste in women. I'll be in the middle, you two get along. Could be weird, but I think I'm into it. You know I'm one for the overly passionate. Could be weird, but I think I'm into it. You know I'm one for the overly passionate. I like you, and I loved him. We could all be the best kind of friend. You say you're into closure, shake hands like you're supposed to. I'll be in the middle, you two get along. You got so much in common, talk about your taste in women. I'll be in the middle, you two get along. I'll be in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. Okay, you guys are talking about AIs. Still, if AI had my personality, they would explode. No, they'd be like, I am the chosen one, I am blessed, while crying or screaming while typing. That makes me suddenly realize something's wrong. My goodness. Well, we advocate for therapy here. Reminds me of that butter robot from Rick and Morty, Narcissus versus Theater Kid. Oh, robot makes me think of Robot Chicken, but my goodness. Ugh. Are there any of you guys want to hear that I've sung before? I'm looking to do like maybe 2-3 more. Why they can't leave chat alone? Encore, encore, thank you. I will do my little command here that will give you guys some resources. If you ever need any crisis lines, websites, resources, Rainbow, yes, I can do Rainbow. Anything like that, they are there, and you're always welcome to DM me or look online. Super easy to find. I was gonna make a whole list of them and put them in a command, but I felt like finding a list of resources was gonna be easier for you guys to sort through than putting a list in the middle of chat. So yeah, and as always, I'm here for you guys. Close the ads. I was brought up in a line, but I seem to walk in circles. It's getting hard to navigate when every map was never made for me. And I thought it would feel good to understand why I was different. But my title just talks over me. I never even asked to be this way. But to say that I'm a rainbow, to tell me that I'm bright, when I'm so used to feeling wrong, well, it makes me feel alright. I didn't think it fair. I was not to be trusted. How can I be proud of what a million people shout at me? I'm not. So please step inside my soul. I'd love to watch you gasp. You'd understand in minutes, and I'd like to think you'd miss it, 'cause so would I. But to say that I'm a rainbow, to tell me that I'm bright, when I'm so used to feeling wrong, well, it makes me feel alright. So say that I'm a rainbow, and tell me that I'm bright. I'm so used to feeling wrong, and it makes me feel alright. That one's one of the ones that I just want to let the last chord ring out because it's so pretty. I did miss a G in there. Hopefully you guys didn't notice, but I did, in fact, miss a chord. Let's see. We do Hanging Tree again. I don't know if that's the right vibe right now, but amazing. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this one has E in it, though. Did I play the E last time, or did I just skip it? I think I played it. You're not here? Alright, then not hi. You're not a music reader, you're too dyslexic. Hey, are you maybe feeling up to Overwatch later? Yes, probably. I am gonna play some Deep Rock Galactic with Diane at some point tonight, but she doesn't get home until late, so between stream ending and late, I am free for Overwatch, so yeah. I might eat some first, though, because I'm really hungry. Hello, maybe I am here, but hello in that case. Hello, hello. We're playing the Hanging Tree from the Hunger Games, and we're gonna see if I can do anything fun with the chords this time. I'm not sure if I should take it up an octave or not. I think I did last time. I think I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna not take it up an octave. Are you coming to the tree where they strung up a man? They say murdered 3. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. I definitely took it up an octave last time. Whoops. Are you coming to the tree with a dead man called out for his love to flee? I've sang this before. Why am I having such a hard time with this? Maybe my voice was just better last time. I like the chord progression though. I think we're gonna come back to that one another day when my voice isn't a wreck. I don't recognize you people because I'm not here much. Oh yeah, Suki's relatively new. Yes, Suki, meet Jaden. Jaden, meet Suki. Bryce, meet Jaden. Jaden's a friend of mine. We played Dead by Daylight together. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I want to do party tattoos today. Am I a person, Yuku Tabs? Am I a person this time? I am a person this time. I've got a secret for the mad. In a little bit of time it won't hurt so bad. And I get that I don't get it, but you will part right now and then you won't regret it. You're not gonna believe a word I say. What's the point in just drowning another day? And I get that I don't get it, but the world will show you that you won't regret it. I promise you, it'll all make sense again. I promise you, it'll all make sense again. There's nothing to do right now but try. There are 100 people who will listen to you cry. And I get that they don't get it, but they love you so much that you won't regret it. You're at the bottom, this is it. I didn't sing the chorus, so I forgot where I was. Just get through, you will be fixed. And you think that I don't get it, but I burn my way through and I don't regret it. I promise you, it'll all make sense again. I promise you, it'll all make sense again. I promise you, it'll all make sense again. Waiting for the girlfriend to call or to eat dinner so you can play DPD. Ooh, nice. Lucky you getting a girlfriend. Was it your turn? Good question. I took the good old date your ex approach. Clap, clap, clap for day. Thank you. Thank you. I can't sing the chorus to that one, but I can sing I promise you. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. What do we want to end on? Can't do that. No. I kind of want to sing No Words. It's a sad song, but I kind of just want to sing it. I had it stuck in my head after group the other day. I have to find it, though. Where'd I put No Words? Oh, here it is. It's on a different site. She's the best out of your exes? Yeah, she is. Banek is the person who talks about my trauma. I know, Suki. Because she's the only one you haven't cut out of your life. And the other ones should stay out of your life. Just a suggestion. Just joking. Okay, I think I know all the chords. Let me close that really quickly. I have no words. No words that can heal all that is broken over what they feel. I have nothing for this sort of pain, but we can keep loving. We will love in their name, and though some are broken, we will not be scared. You can't take away kindness, you can't take away care, but I have no words that can help with the pain. My heart's with the grieving, because what could I say? I really like to leave that one unresolved. It ends on a minor chord, and normally you would resolve it to F. What could I say? Or to C, I guess. But I like to leave it unresolved. You had to block your ex on Animal Jam? You sending you messages there? Bro, I didn't realize that you had to block him on Animal. I mean, I'm sure you probably told me, but yeah. This is the kind of music that makes you feel like the main character. Yeah, I'm glad. I like that song a lot. It's by Dodie. It was written in the aftermath of a school shooting. Yeah, when it's like, what do you even say? Let's do party tattoos. You told me to get rid of him. I really did good. I'm glad. I have good advice. Oops. I might skip the slowed down verse because I don't really want to sing it. Let's listen to her. You do! Dodie! Doddle Oddle is her YouTube channel. She's on Spotify. Take a look at the clock, only so long to go. Scrubbing smooth young skin, saying I don't know. Grab a bag, grab a bottle, believe the what if. You'll see it in the morning after your kicks. All you need for a rocking good time is a bunch of people who don't give a damn. There's a yes in your head, gotta find where it's at. You'll lose it in the morning, but ignore that. And we're not bruised, they're just party tattoos, and that colorful mess is just colorful regret. Black lipstick will never be a sin. We'll regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. Regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. We'll regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. My mommy said to always wear a coat, but it's warm and it's heavy and we're trying to float. Don't forget she'll be right when it's 3 a.m. So shiver, but shiver with a friend. And we're not bruised, they're just party tattoos, and that colorful mess is just colorful regret. Black lipstick will never be a sin. We'll regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. Regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. We'll regret it when we're old with wrinkled up. And we're not bruised, they're just party tattoos, and that colorful mess is just colorful regret. Black lipstick will never be a sin. We'll regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. Regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. We'll regret it when we're old with wrinkled up skin. Ads have eaten you. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I will wait until you guys get back to end. Hello again, bad viewers. It's me. Ya boy. We're gonna do a quiet raid. You love it when I sing Party Tattoos? I love Party Tattoos! It's one of my favorites. Hopefully you can hear me right now, Bryce, but oh, I love that song so much. It's another one that I found in like a really bad time and just kind of reminded me to have fun with things and not take life too seriously and that it's all gonna be okay in the grand scheme of things, you know? I don't know, it's just a pretty one. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you got eaten by the ads or not, or if they spared you. When the ad people get back, maybe we'll do one more, but I think we might end there. We're gonna do another quiet raid. You know I hate raiding, so I love quiet raids, but yeah. I have an idea, actually, for one more. You're free! Oh, you did, but you got back in time. Gotcha. Okay, ads are done. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do one more since you guys got ads. I was gonna end on Party Tattoos, but we'll do this one instead. It's a little bit of a harder one for me to play. It has F5 in it, which is kind of a weird chord. I'm just not used to it. It's not hard, it's just weird. And it has A flat, which I just don't play, I think. Oops. Am I even pushing the right chords? I might actually play a different one than this one because this one is kind of hard. What do you want to end on? We could do Come Together. You want to go to Barnes and Noble so badly? Oh my god, yes. I'm too broke to afford any of the books I want. If you have a local library, get a card there. Cause they have books for free. You're too broke to. Oh yeah, sorry, I already read that one. We'll do this one instead. And I'm not gonna sing this words that I could get canceled for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I think that's the right chord. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. It didn't go well last time, but I think I've grown as a person since then. It's 2 a.m. so why'd you stop the music? I'm still swaying like I was on a cruise ship. Took the words straight out of my mouth. Come on everybody, back to my house. Take my hand now, you're coming over. It doesn't matter, you can sleep on my sofa. Bring some Rizzlers. We're gonna party like it's nobody's business. It's the end of the week and this is our time now. Let's forget everything. Put your glad rags on, dressing up like we're queens of the night. We can swing and dance the night away. We don't give a damn what people say. We've had enough, so turn it up. Tonight we're taking over. We don't wanna drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over. I feel fly, I'm looking cancer. I'll get high, but I ain't doing pencils. I might dance like your auntie. I don't care, cause we're here to party. I got a quite good record collection. Yeah, I got everything that came out on Def Jam. I got hip-hop, I got dubstep. I'll take us right through from sunrise to sunset. It's the end of the week, and this is our time now. Let's forget everything and put your glad rags on. Dressing up like we're queens of the night. We can swing and dance the night away. We don't give a damn what people say. We've had enough, so turn it up. Tonight we're taking over. We'll order a drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over. Drink a little more and shout a little louder. If you like, move a little faster, stand a little taller. Do whatever makes you feel alright. Drink a little more. Drink it a little harder, louder if you like. Stand a little taller, do whatever makes you feel alright. Go harder, go harder now. Go harder, go harder now. We can swing and dance the night away. We don't give a damn what people say. We've had enough, so turn it up. Tonight we're taking over. We just wanna drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over. I freaking love that song. That's one of my absolute favorites ever. By Lily Allen. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about the link. I don't read many books. I just like the vibes. Mother would see what I bring. That's scary. Yeah. I can only read books I find interesting. Get a fake book cover. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I always look for hidden cover LGBTQ books because I'm scared of what my homophobic parents would say. What a lovely link. The best link. Some of the hardcovers I own, they have a paper cover, and you could easily use it to disguise your books. Yes. All the books I want are not hidden covers besides a few. And just be careful, Suki. Boyfriend material is very obvious. Yeah, you could make one. I listen to audiobooks too, but they don't give the same vibe, and I can't for your attention as well. I love hearing you think, well, thank you. Thank you, Jaden. Boyfriend material is a queer romance. Yes, just be very careful, Suki, because it is much better to just not worry about consuming queer material, as like if you could always get caught if you try to hide it. So just be very careful, please. I would never want to see anyone get hurt. So we are gonna do another quiet raid. For this one, you have to promise not to mention me by name. We are going to not raid, but if you are looking for someone else to watch after me, go ahead and check out Zine. He is awesome. Follow him on all the places. There are his things. My parents don't look at my books, just the top cover. Well, that's good, yes. And we do care about you, Suki. We very much do. Secret Man, yeah, Zine, yeah. We're not going to rate him, but he is live, so if you are interested, there is his links. So yeah, his Twitch is the first one on that command there, so please go give him a follow, add him to your list of people to watch later if you don't want to go watch now, and, show him some love. He so deserves it. Deserves your sub far more than I ever could, so yes. Bye, Suki! Bye, Jaden! Bye, Bryce! Good night again to Glomby. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Let me just double check that I've done all my notice. I'm pretty sure I have. Yes, thank you guys so much for an amazing stream. I will see you on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And keep an eye out for the movie night Wreck-It Ralph on Sunday. Bye, guys!